Hello everyone, my name is Lily and I'm the creative director here at Bubblegum Cartoons, and today we have a very exciting video. This was inspired by Loish, an artist who is very successful and is known for her bright and vibrant colors, and during a Q&A she told us about the key to her success, and so today I want to share it with you guys because it's totally changed how I look at my art. So first we're going to start with Procreate. So you're going to either scan in your physical work or you're going to import your digital work, and this will be very, very simple. There's going to be no drawing required whatsoever, so it'll be nice and easy. So I'm starting out here with this piece. It is Sophie holding Pancake with Alistair, and Alistair's got a little present for her. So yeah, so they're together there with Tokyo in the background, and so there's been a bunch of like effects on here, like I kind of blurred part of the background. I had a lot of fun with this one. This is more of like a Christmassy picture, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna duplicate it. Now I do this so I can see what it used to look like. So if I make a change to it that I don't like, I can always compare it to the original, and since I have the original, I can just delete the layer I was messing with. So first we're going to start off with my favorite, Hue Saturation and Brightness, and this is going to change your piece so much. Like it really makes it like so like day and night. So you can see in this picture here, oh, I have to take off my glasses. I wear blue light lenses and they do give a yellow tint. So to get the very best color option, you're gonna wanna take off anything that'll change the color of your vision even just a little bit. So here you can see I kind of play with these rainbow effects. You can see I have some warm and blue tones in there. And so I kind of mess around to see what kind of vibrancy I want, what's really going to draw in the eye. And what Loish said was she just kind of played around with these tools until it made her eyes happy, if that makes any sense. So I just kind of like go around and I kind of swivel back and forth between reds and greens and such, and until it really just popped and really, you know, communicates with me. So here we're also doing some color balance, which is really cool. So if you have like an overly like yellow image, you can kind of get like those yellows out of there. If you want things to be warmer, you can add more like red tones in there, which is a lot of fun. Here we're going in with the curves, which I don't usually do, but I've actually been exploring it quite a bit and I'm really enjoying it. So definitely give this a try, and don't forget, you can always undo it if you're not happy with it. Go, I'm playing with even more. So you can see how like the Tokyo skyline can either be more defined and less defined. And so in this piece, I really wanted to make sure that Alistair's hand doesn't get lost with him reaching into his coat for Sophie's present. And I kind of want to make sure that Sophie's hair didn't blend in too much with the moon, since they're both very similar colors. And so here we are working with more curves. Curves are super fun. Like you can see here, it's all sorts of like rainbowy colors, and a lot of them are a big nose, and a lot of them I really liked as well. So now we are going in with the Gaussian Blur, Gaussian Blur. Who knows? I don't know how to pronounce it. I've never said it out loud until just now. This is my favorite blur. Personally, it's the most subtle, and I really like it. There's motion blur and perspective blur as well, and those are very interesting, and they all have very different effects to them. But whoa, looks like Sophie's face is traveling to the future. All right, and up next we're going to be doing noise. So I typically actually really like adding noise. I noticed a lot of people on Instagram started adding noise to a lot of their pictures, and it actually gives this really great texture that I really like. However, today we are not going to be using it, but it's definitely something interesting to kind of play around with and see what you like. I obviously wouldn't go all the way, but I tend to just do like the teeniest bit of the noise. Up next, we're gonna sharpen it. I love sharpening, especially if you did your piece on a low DPI. I like to do 600 at least nowadays. So the problem with Sharpen, however, is that it really can pixelate your piece underneath. So if you sharpen it too much, it can get a little jaggedy. So definitely be aware of that. Alrighty, up next we're going to do my favorite, oh my gosh, Bloom. I love Bloom. So I believe this is a new feature and it just kind of makes everything glow with this gorgeous halo. I really, really, really enjoy it. And you guys will see in the more advanced section of this video, I will actually be using it in a brand new way that I've never tried before. And I kind of like how it turned out. You can see here I'm kind of playing with the levels. You can do like the amount of burn, how big the brush is. There are so many possibilities with all of these adjustments, and it really completely transforms your piece from something that's great into something that is totally awesome. Here we are glitching. Now this is so much fun. Like I want to design some pieces just like around this filter like alone. This is so much fun. It can definitely be pretty wild. So yeah, definitely try out the glitch. Now we are doing halftones, which are kind of like these newspaper print type things, which I really enjoy because I am doing a comic right now with these characters from Demonic Crepes, our original web series here on YouTube. So I'm definitely keeping these in mind for later when I do my comics. Up next, we are doing the halftones. Whoa, look how totally crazy and cuckoo bananas that is. It's kind of nuts. I don't know if I see myself using that very often. This one is so fun. This is Liquify. Look at her funny face. I could totally see this being really fun to use on characters' eyes and such. So yeah, that's really fun. This tool is fascinating. I actually used this the other day. This is a cloning tool. So you can see like whatever's in the circle, it will be copied with whatever pencil you use. So it's really great for fixing little mess ups and such. And here you can see the comparison. I really, really like the new one. They're both pretty different. And I just really, really enjoy exploring how to make it more vibrant, more fun. And I like to try things that I usually haven't tried before, and I find that I usually like it a lot. And so now this is the portion of the video where we're gonna go a little more advanced. You can see here that I did an overlay of the decimals, which I really like. It just like adds a little more texture, a little more darkness. I'm definitely trying to add more texture to my pieces. However, this did kind of mask Alistair's arm a little too much, so I undid it. And then here I'm going to go back in and do the bloom layer. So this does require drawing. So if you guys were just here for that little intro, I definitely encourage you to keep watching, and you might even just kind of like learn something new to do. So this is another layer on top of the original. I typically work in lots and lots of layers. That way I can kind of undo things that I don't like. So here I'm kind of playing with the opacity, and yeah, I'm blooming from there. So it kind of looks like the city and the snow and the moonlight is just illuminating this cute little couple here walking in the snow on Christmas Eve. And then here I'm going to be fixing some stuff. So I'm just going in with some like blending tools and other things like that, just to make sure everything is tip-top shape. And yeah, it's just kind of like little fixes here and there. You'll notice like you slipped with a pen here, or I definitely had Pancake, unfortunately got really pink, because I really, really liked how everything else looked, but then I didn't pay attention to how the kitty cat looked, and yeah, he got very, very pink. So I'm just doing a layer over this with a very low opacity, just to gray out his fur a little bit, and then I'm erasing where his features are. That way you still get a pretty clear outline apart from the glow. This part's probably the most tedious, but I think your efforts really pay off. Anyway, so now I am just merging it all down into one piece, and that is it. Put my glasses back on, and let's take a look at Alistair, Sophie, and Pancake on Christmas. Since December is my birthday month, we are going to be celebrating with all new offers on our Patreon. If you guys join our Patreon, it really helps support the show, and you get some fun new offers, including a brand new print. That's right, it's a total secret. Don't repeat it to anyone. But today I was editing the first exclusive print to be sent out to all you guys on the rainbow crepe level, which is super, super exciting. I've wanted to offer prints for a long time, especially exclusive prints. These won't be available anywhere else, and I draw them just for you guys, and it'll be new every single month. The first 5 people to reach this level will also be getting a free Harajuku crepe bookmark. I love these so much. I had so much fun designing these. Harajuku crepes, of course, is a reference to the show. It is where Sophie and Alistair work in Tokyo. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for watching. Shout out to our patrons on Patreon. You guys are totally awesome, and most of y'all have been here since the very beginning, and I appreciate you. And until next time, guys, stay inspired.